We're gonna be neighbors again.
Neighbors again.
How are you?
You like Asian reverse.
Nice. Yeah. Is this our exit?
No.
I can't wait to park this thing because
It's been a stressful driving day.
it's not like driving in the wide open where you just don't really care.
Yeah.
This is like
City driving.
100 times a second you could die.
We had such a good visit with Mike and Kristen from 4,000 Rivets this morning. It's so fun to be able to connect with people that we've met on the road. Even though they're stationary for a little bit, you still end up like driving through people's hometowns, or somehow you connect again. So that was awesome.
We are about to pull into my buddy Marcus's house.
We're gonna be neighbors again.
Neighbors again. So this is our good friends. This is like the first like neighbor friends that we made. We both started our families together in the same neighborhood, being neighbors. So it's like high school. It's like your impressionable years. So we haven't seen them in 7 years, and they're out here, and we're gonna go find them. So
yeah, super excited to see them and their boys.
I can't really focus on this.
Yeah, it's still pretty.
Let's just go
pretty
park.
crazy. Let's go get this thing parked so you can take a breath. Artistic the bridges and stuff are. Look at this. They are the next house right here. We're neighbors again.
That works.
Keep going, babe. A little further. Okay.
Hi, Layla. Do you even remember me?
Oh yes, they remember.
You do? How are you? You like Asian reverse.
Oh, stop it.
And that's Layla, and they're all gonna
Dude, they're like little men. Hey guys. Hold on, let's let Uncle Corey get this backed in, and then we can do some serious hellos. You're good, baby. Corey, go slow. Good. I just want to make sure we're not going to bottom out. Good, babe. So we had an awesome reunion.
Yes, I love it because like when you got good friends, you just kind of just roll right back into where you
So
left off.
true.
Whole neighborhood too.
Oh my gosh. Crazy, and their house is beautiful. There is this like end of summer event in Park City tonight that's run by like their Parks and Rec department. So they're gonna have a barbecue and a movie out on some fields. So we're gonna go hang out with them out there.
This is the first time what are you stopping for? This is the first time we've been in Utah. When we went to Traders of the Moon, that was the first time we'd ever been in Idaho. So
2 states that we had never touched before.
So,
and we love both of them. Trailside Bike Park. That's so cool. That's what we're watching the movie on. We have just loved Park City. I think the thing that's impressed us the most is just this atmosphere of enjoyment of the outdoors. The people here have such enthusiasm for being outside, and it's super contagious.
It's just fun to be around.
It is. There's like an energy that you can actually feel.
It's just encouraged to be outside in a place like this.
So fun. And we got to experience it the first night that we were here, going to the event at the park with Marcus and Sarah, and meeting friends of theirs, Alex and his family. Just seeing people outside and with their families was awesome. And I think that is one of the reasons that really drew Marcus and Sarah to Park City as like a destination that they wanted to live. Along with Marcus working with Ken Block as a designer, they just were looking for a place to raise their kids and be outside and enjoy nature and be together, which obviously is something.
And they snowboard, so it doesn't hurt that there's so many mountains around here.
I got to go hiking with Sarah on some of her favorite trails in the area, which was so much fun. Their boys were so excited to take Lily and Layla to one of their Parks and Recs pools. It's one of their favorite activities in Park City, and this place was incredible. They had massive spiral water slides, they had obstacle courses, they had climbing walls where you could jump into the water. We just had a blast.
There's a lazy river there.
There's a lazy river. I mean,
so much fun. Even just driving around Park City is amazing. All the mountains, all the different ski resorts, it's just incredible. There's so many different passes. We were able to go to one of the ski resorts and do a small hike. We went to Brighton, and they had this hike around a small lake, Silver Lake, and it was just a neat boardwalk. It was cool.
It was awesome. It was handicap accessible, like such a cool place to just go and like walk around and enjoy the outdoors.
They had a visitor center there, and it was just cool to see the history of Park City. Park City was not founded on skiing. It was actually a silver mining town, and as the silver mining was waning, skiing was picking up. So the skiing just saved this town. It could have been a ghost town.
That's so crazy to think about.
Speaking of skiing, that is what led to the 2002 Olympics being hosted here. It's just awesome. There's a museum, there's a training facility now, 20 years later, and they're still training here Olympians, future Olympians. It's open to the public.
That's
the
coolest part.
Cool to see them jumping off those huge ramps into the giant bladder.
You're even able to go off jumps into a pool.
Yeah, that was cool. They had a pool there. It wasn't running at the time, but they actually have air bubbles that come up to break the surface tension, so when you smack into the water, it doesn't actually hurt.
Amazing.
Like a little detail, but whatever. I think it was cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
There was just something about being in a spot that the Olympics were filmed at, and just that we watched on television.
Right.
And sharing it with our kids and seeing the props, the costumes, the outfits, the torch, just seeing all that stuff just brought it to life. There's just something special about it.
While we were here, we also got to head into Salt Lake City. We went with Marcus and Sarah to one of their favorite restaurants, to Mellow Mushroom. Incredible pizza. It was delicious.
Yeah, if you like food, this is definitely a cool place to get some food too.
We have had so much fun reconnecting with Marcus and Sarah after so many years. It was surreal seeing Corey and Marcus washing their vehicles in the driveway. It was like traveling back in time. We've said it before, visiting friends and family on the road is the best part of this lifestyle. Seeing national parks and finding the beautiful hidden gems on the road like Craters of the Moon that we showed in our last episode, those are just bonuses. Cultivating relationships and deepening friendships are our priority living this lifestyle.
I don't know if you heard it, but our smoker's been going in the background. We're doing a reverse sear tri-tip, and we are pumped to go eat that. And tomorrow we're leaving, which is very sad, but it's time to go. We are heading down towards Bryce. We got to do a little restocking, and we are going to stop at a state park. We're looking at a couple state parks. We're going to find a state park on our way down.
That's good.
We're safe. I love how you guys are doing this, and you took a leap of faith.
bit of a leap, for sure.
Well, I really appreciate you guys allowing us to come and hang out and stay.
I'm gonna stand out here for
we have this driveway.
We'll definitely do it again.
Bye again. You got it, babe. Good. Come around. Good.
Well done.
Bye.
The pass coming out of Park City is pretty legit. It's like 14 miles down. I think it's like 500 feet down to Salt Lake City.
Thank
So
God
it's a legit,
for engine brakes.
it's a legit like pass.
Yeah, beautiful.
But we had a great time.
We did.
So now we're heading out. We're heading south. We have like 16 days to come from here to San Diego, which is not a big deal. It's only a 10-hour or 11-hour drive. Oh, we're going to San Diego because we are leaving our rig there with our friends, our lively tribe, Travis and Aaron, and flying home to shoot a wedding in Maine, and we're going to spend a month in Maine.
Yay!
So it should
Girls, how do you feel about that?
They've been counting down the days.
There's a major countdown going on. We won't have been home for 18 months. So their cousins and aunts and uncles and our siblings, most of them we haven't seen in that period of time. So we're really excited to be able to go home.
So we're deciding right now because we haven't touched Utah.
Nope.
We're deciding what parks to hit on the way down and which ones we want to wait and do when we get back in October and come into Utah, you know, way off season. Well, probably not way off season, but off season.
No, because there are factors like we don't want it to be packed, and we're trying to avoid super hot weather because it's still really warm in like the Southwest right now. So we got to figure out which ones we want to save for later and which ones we want to hit right now.
Yeah, I would rather not be around a million people. I mean, it's a reality of national parks.
Yes.
And I'm glad people are out enjoying it.
Yes.
Because it's incredible out here.
Right. We would just take colder weather and less people.
Yes. I'd suffer
That's
the
our
cold.
preference. This is definitely our kind of gas station.
They're eating their first Twinkie. I don't think I've ever eaten a Twinkie, actually. Then you can say you've done it.
I already took a bite.
Take one more bite. Let me see.
No.
Just take a bite.
It's gross.
It's delicious snacks.
I'm done.
A real bite. You didn't even get the cream filling.
I didn't want to get the cream. Throw it away. You eat the rest. I'm not eating that.
Golden sponge cake filled with creamy filling.
You're not reading the other ingredients.
There's quite a bit of ingredients on there. They all look pretty good though. Good for you.
I'm already feeling sick to my stomach. They don't taste good. I'm not dead or dying, so I don't need a Twinkie.
You are neither dead nor dying. What is your purpose here?
Jack Sparrow sent me to settle his debt.
You're neither dead or dying.
These birds are crazy. Yep. Watch this. What? Every single tree in this parking lot is filled with birds. When they first started coming in, it sounded like we were in some like end of times movie where like the weather was changing and all the birds. That is weird. Look at this sunset.
So we got to do the break-in process. It could be talking and unboxing.
Yeah, you can do two things at once.
I can't actually.
Girls, can you do two things at once?
Can't actually.
I can do 3.
Okay, let's just get it broken in.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. But we're smoking some meat out there, so.
You can do 2 things at once.
Yeah, you can.
I could do 4. And my dad can beat up your dad. Come on. Let's get this thing going. And where are we?
We are at, I think it's pronounced Paiute State Park in Utah.
Pretty cool.
This is
It's like
a
$8.
reservoir.
There's nothing
$8
here.
to stay.
And you
Bathrooms.
it's just a parking spot.
Yeah.
But oh, whoa. Check this out. We got a tri-tip going.
Oh.
So the idea is that you just run it for like a half an hour with no load on it on the eco mode, just to kind of break it in, but to make sure there's no metal particles. Then you drain it, fill it again. You also want to just kind of cycle the oil through, so you don't want to just start it right up. You want to get things moving first. Choke's on.
Choke is to the right.
Let this run for about half hour. So this is the first half an hour running the generator. You can see how like kind of dark it got.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
No, it still has some clear stuff in it, but.
But this is the second, same oil, same amount of time. This is how much cleaner it is. Visually, you can see this is why you do a break-in period. Okay, this was a good one-night stop. The reservoir was nice, but we're moving on. We're going down towards Bryce. I think Red Rock Canyon is where we're heading. A nice spot. There's tons of boating and action going on, but these clouds rolled in, so everybody skedaddled off the water now. So yeah, we're hitting the road. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. They want to take school photos around some red rocks, so let's go do that.
That was Butch Cassidy's house. We didn't stop.
No, because it's about to pour again. Wow, this guy looks really cool right now. 1.4 miles. We're taking a right onto FR279 Red Canyon Campground Road.
See that over there? How awesome is that?
Whoa, guys, are you looking at this? Welcome to Red Canyon.
Oh, that is neat.
Whoa.
It's brand new territory.
Yep.
First come, first serve.
First come, first serve. Look at the bike trail. Whoa. Yikes. Are we gonna hit on that?
Doubt it.
Want me to get out?
All these other people.
These are big rigs in here. Oh my gosh. Alright, $18 a night. If you have any of those passes, it's $9. And here's our map. So we left the Paiute State Park and headed towards the Bryce National Park area, and we stopped at this national forest campground called Red Canyon Campground. And tonight we're getting quite the show behind the Red Canyons. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Is that incredible or what? So we are headed out in the morning to check out some of Bryce. We've got a couple days to go and see a few things, and then we are starting to make our way back down towards San Diego because we are 2 weeks out from flying back home to Maine. It's gonna be incredible.